week-long extravaganza got off to a bright start on Saturday, with an opening ceremony accompanied by light installations. The picturesque southern Belgian town had been working hard for years to try to win the coveted title. And now, finally, it's living the dream. More than 100,000 locals and visitors attended the inaugural festivities.
Capital of the culture here, 2015, it's very rewarding for us.
We're just so happy to have such a great city.
Promoting the culture to everyone, all ages, so...
Everyone looks at Mons here now, so it's very great for us.
Mons flourished in medieval times as a production center of luxury textiles. The legacy of that wealthy era is visible today in buildings such as Saint-Waudru Church and the many stately townhouses, plus the primary landmark of Mons, the Belfry, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In the 19th century, Mons also became a center for coal mining. But with deposits running out, the city has certainly seen better days in financial terms. Unemployment stands at 20%, although that's improved since 2007. That was when Google chose Mons for its European data center.
This city was a bit sleeping for years because after the end of the golden 60s, the end of the coal mine exploitation, Mons was in a very bad economical and social situation. And now we have more or less 100 big and small enterprises, creating altogether around 2,000 employments.
Mons is in Belgium's Industrial Valley. Now it wants to become a European Silicon Valley. So the Mons Street Review is one of its many innovative projects. Artist collective XT&T and local residents joined forces last summer to create this offbeat alternative to Google's more famous Street View application. But Mons also has classic art to go with the contemporary. Among the highlights of the year is the Museum of Fine Arts and its major exhibit on Vincent van Gogh. It was while living in this region that he decided to become a painter rather than a preacher. The museum is displaying around 70 of the master's early paintings and sketches using local motifs. The show runs through May 17th. For local organizers, the show is part of a very specific philosophy.
To change the mentality, to make people believe that it's possible to go further, to change something in your way of living today. And that's the big challenge of this project, this exhibition, but also for European Capital of Culture.
When it comes to going further, there's no beating La Phrase. It's a poetry installation across the entire town, tracking its cultural heritage, with material added every year.
We are here every day talking with the people, they see us, and so it's really a history that we write with the people of Mons.
But it's not just the cultural scene that should benefit. The cityscape will be spruced up too. 2 new concert halls are being built, one being the Arsonic. Then there'll also be a new train station designed by renowned architect Santiago Calatrava. It's due to open in 2018. And right next to that, the new Mixed Congress Center. It was designed by American architect Daniel Liebeskind to host international conferences. Some 350 million euros are being poured into the local infrastructure. And a further 70 million are being spent on cultural programs. Private sponsors and the Belgian government came up with most of the cash. They want to use the capital of culture celebrations to put the region on the map.
I have to be honest, nobody in Europe knows Mons, and it's normal, except some people. But no, they are going to see the news, the images, and they are going to hear about the Van Gogh exhibition. And I don't mind if they come not for Mons, but for Van Gogh. But our challenge is when they come here, they are going to discover a beautiful city.
Organizers expect the events to attract some 2 million visitors to Mons, and hopefully future investors too. If that happens, then things will indeed be looking up for this European capital of culture.